Many people believe it's a jungle out there, especially during the recession. Well, one man very familiar with the real jungle of the African bush has taken his knowledge of the diamond business in South Africa and translated into a successful business strategy. He explains it in a new book, Leopardology, The Hunt for Profit in a Tough Global Economy, published by Morgan James in paperback. Kivi Bernhard joins us now on the Sunday Business Page with a strategy for survival and success. Kivi, welcome to the show.
Good morning, John. Pleasure to be here.
You know, I guess I should say welcome back to Pittsburgh because you do have a connection to this region.
Absolutely. When I relocated from Johannesburg, South Africa to the United States, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1997 was where we settled for 6 years. I now live in Atlanta, but we lived here for 6 years, and this is really where we founded and seeded our business.
Well, tell me a little bit about how you go from diamonds to a business strategy.
Well, John, it's simply this. Diamonds is what I do for a living. My passion and love has always been Africa and the African bush and the study of wildlife. And Leopardology is really the synthesis of the business experience I have had here in the United States, you know, founding and establishing my business and my love and passion for Africa and its wildlife.
Well, first let me ask you about your business, the diamond business. We don't think of that as American particularly. What do you do in the diamond business?
Well, you know, if you're from South Africa, you're either in the diamond business or you're a doctor. That's it. You know, so De Beers, probably the most well-known, you know, purveyor of diamonds in the world, obviously has substantial interest in South Africa as well as sub-Saharan Africa. But I got into the diamond business when we relocated here to the United States. And I had a very difficult time, by the way, getting money out of South Africa. I came here with a check from the Reserve Bank of South Africa for $860.22. And by the way, that 22 cents paid for my stamp to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania for my business license.
Back then.
Right. And I went down to at that time, the Mellon Bank on Murray Avenue and deposited the founding capital for Kivi International, loose diamond purveyor. You know, I had my father-in-law's telephone number.
What do you do now, though? You actually get diamonds and sell them to retailers?
Right. So we import from South Africa and we hold and then on-distribute to retail jewelers, manufacturing jewelers, dealers for on-distribution to consumers.
And at the same time, you've had this interest in the African bush and in animals like leopards.
Right. Right. So, John, it's simply this. You know, the leopard is a solo solitary hunter. It does not have the huge conglomerate resource of the lion prides, hyenas, and...
They're loners.
They're loners. They're solo solitary hunters, and they have a phenomenal close rate. They close 76% of all the prospects that they hunt. And that is unbelievable. And that was me. I did not have resource. I was one guy out there trying to make it happen.
Well, here's the key question. What can we learn from leopards that would actually help us in our business world?
If you ask me one thing that is a key takeaway of Leopardology, it's to live in the place and space of proficiency, what you have, not what you need. We consistently get out there in the morning, we hunt our marketplace, analyzing and studying what we need to import in order to make ourselves successful. Leopard have this keen, unapologetic and undisturbed relationship with who and what they are. They go out there, they identify their tooling, and they mobilize all of it to the marketplace. That's the key.
That's the key.
take what you have, not what you need, and hunt your hunt. Get out there and do your thing.
Well, when you say hunt your hunt, what does that mean?
Right. So that's another component of, by the way, I call these the pillars of positive predatory thinking. And this is real prime...
Pillars of positive predatory thinking.
Right.
I love it. I love it.
Right. And this is a key component, you know, to truly understand that your specific market differentiator, the thing that is going to distinguish you from competitors in the marketplace, is not price, it is not product, it's not your service offering. It is you. It is you transacting you to your buying client. That is your market differentiator.
You really believe that?
It's a fundamental premise of Leopardology. It's the only thing they cannot get elsewhere. Everything else is buyable.
But the assumption is that everything is the same. The product is the same from different people, and therefore that's where the leopard, the single individual, makes the difference.
Correct. You see, John, it is the experience, what I call the feel ecology of doing business with you, that actually is your market differentiator. And, you know, there is so much going on in our marketplace right now. It is so tough. It is so consolidated that it's tumultuous. We have $700 billion that we've spent on TAR programs. You know, we've got government reforms and money coming in that is not feeding down to entrepreneurs. And the question is, what do? Here's what you do. You get out there and you hunt your hunt, because that's where your profit lies.
I love it. Hunt your hunt. Now, where can we get this book? You're just releasing it this week.
It just releases this week, John. It's available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles. It's also available through our website at KiviBernhard.com.
I think we have that. We put it up on the screen, KiviBernhard.com. Is that it?
Absolutely.
KiviBernhard.com. Well, Kivi, it's a real pleasure and honor to have you here on the show. Welcome back to Pittsburgh. Hope you come a lot of times.
John, it's been my pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. When we come back, a locally produced documentary worthy of representation at a film festival. We'll meet two graduates from Robert Morris University and see part of their work. What does trouble mean? Nate Smith's Revolution. Stick with us.